Pine Grove people as they take on the Cardinals of Pine Grove. And so the Trojans have been introduced here, and we'll have the introduction of the Pine Grove ball players, and then we'll be right back with the opening tip-off of this afternoon's ball game. Game getting underway here at about 2:30 p.m. And it should be an interesting afternoon. Pine Grove, with a good ball club, have a overall record of 11-5 coming into this afternoon's ball game. So they're going to be a pretty formidable opponent here for our Trojans, and we're going to find out just how we can make out against this ball club here in just a moment. The opening tip-off will be coming up in just a second. Pancake, Freeman, Kreiser, and Miller out there to begin the ball game for the Cardinals. Our Miller and the rest of the gang out there for UD. We'll pick these guys up as we go along here. Now, this is Freeman. He will be the point guard. Over in the wing he goes with it for that Haas. Now back outside. Looping it on the baseline here. Shot by Miller. Good for 2. So it's 2-0 Cardinals as they worked it inside, and Miller put it home for Pine Grove. This is Buffington for UDA. Near wing over here for Troutman. Here's a shot from the side for 3. No good. And rebound underneath. Picked up in there by Anthony Weaver as the Cardinal went to get that one. And then Anthony was there instead. Picked it off and put it home. It's 2-2. Into the corner it goes, out of the hands of UD with a tip on it. And so Freeman will inbound the ball. There's Pancake inside. That's his name. Ball stolen away nicely in there by Weaver. And back come the Trojans. Over the wing it goes. Shot for 3 by Andes. Just in and out. No good. Rebound tapped around in there and comes down here for that bounce pass on the baseline. Oh, shot no good. Rebounded there to UD. And back comes Miller. Miller in front here for Buffington. We'll watch what they do with it here. And it's right inside. Nice pass. Good shot put up and in there by Troutman. Justin coming down the paint on a nice play and a good pass inside for Justin Troutman. UD leads 4-2. Is Haas. Haas with it back. Near wing, they'll come with it. Here's Pancake dropping it inside. Shot put up by Miller, no good, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the line shooting 2. Miller his first, and first shot put up, second shot no good. First shot was good. It's 4-3 UD. Robbie Miller near wing over here for Antes. Justin dropping it there for Weaver. Into the corner they go for Robbie Miller. Robbie turnaround jumper. Just off the mark. Rebound tap back here. Let's see. Controlled to Andes. Andes had it stripped out of his hands, and back up court with it comes the Cardinals. That was Kreiser pushing it over in the wing. Now they go with it. Now back outside for Kreiser. Near wing, here's Freeman. Into the corner. Miller back outside. Ball stolen away. UD picking it off. Robbie Miller with it. Long pass up the court here for a running and gunning Anthony Weaver, but Anthony inside too deep maybe and flopped it off the boards a little bit too strongly. Pass inside, stolen away nicely. Back with it comes Buffington for UD. Buffington putting it right up, wouldn't go in. Has his own rebound, puts a second try up, wouldn't go. Third try blocked, and a foul called on number 31, Pancake. And that's going to send Zach Buffington to the foul line for UDA. He'll be shooting 2. Here's Zach B's first shot. It is just a little short, no good. Buffington puts 1 out of 2, and it makes a 5-3 ball game. 5:05 left here in the opening period. Freeman bringing it slowly but surely down the court. Here he comes with it, spinning it on the baseline. Nearly he intercepted over there. Troutman was after that one, but comes back out here for Freeman. They'll spin it here to Pancake over there for Freeman again. Kreiser with it. Kreiser and Freeman playing with it out front here now. Inside they'll go for the Miller, who was all alone, and his shot wouldn't go, and a rebound comes down to UDA. Whoa. Miller had the shot set, the big, tall, lanky kid. He's 6'5", I believe he is. And he just couldn't get that one to go down. Here's Troutman with it. Back outside here for our Miller. This is Robbie. A nice pass over there, and then they'll go in a wing with it. Here's Andis bouncing it here for Anthony Weaver. Anthony spinning it back out front, and a foul called on number 11. He'll get a push. That's Kreiser. And a couple of guys coming in here for the Cardinals. 32 and 20 both played in the junior varsity ball game. They're going to play here some varsity. 32 is their big gun, D'Agostino. There's a pass inside here now for Antes. Antes near wing over here. Buffington. And Buffington dropping it back here for Antes, or for Kessler rather, who is in the ball game now for UD. Here's Weaver. Weaver bouncing it over the wing. Antes takes it on the baseline, pushing it back out here for a shot by Weaver, good for two. And the Trojans lead 7-3. Got to keep your eye on that D'Agostino guy. He's averaging 11 points a game or something like that. Here's a shot from the side. It's good for three, and that's that D'Agostino. So he gets into the ball game and immediately gets himself a three. It's 7-6, UD by one. Miller looping it over the wing there for Buffington. Buffington pushing it back for Robbie Miller. Robbie trying to go on the baseline. They're going to say he walked on the end line, and it'll turn it over. 3:09 left here in the first quarter. Trojans by one. Here's Kreiser over the wing here for Miller. Back to Kreiser. 20. 20 I don't have yet, but we'll find out who that is. He jumps up for two. It's good. Jumping and leaping into the paint. Gets two and gives the Cardinals the lead for the first time in the ballgame. Now it's 8-7. No, it's not. They led 2-0. That's right. Here's Weaver. Shot from outside. In and out. It wouldn't stay down. Right underneath, though, is a rebound shot put up by Ennis. Wouldn't go. And the rebound comes down there to the pancake, and back come the Cardinals. Here's D'Agostino with it. D'Agostino, near side over here. They tried to roll it past everybody, and the ball came loose, tipped around in air, controlled by UD. Back comes Antes with it. Justin over here for a shot by Weaver. It's good for two. Anthony Weaver for two more for UD. Trojans up 9-8. Kreiser working it on the baseline here for that 20 guy. He goes across the court there for D'Agostino. D'Agostino stopping, popping, no good. Rebound comes down over here, taken away nicely by Andes. Quick lead pass here for Robbie Miller. Robbie shot good for two. It's 11-8 UD with a minute and a half remaining here in the first quarter. 20 wants to take it inside, but a hold foul on Buffington. Chris Kessler into the ball game for UDA as 20's got the ball. He's not on our list. This is D'Agostino pushing it inside here. Now they go back out. D'Agostino for three. Short. Rebound comes down here and it's going to be controlled to Chad Dietrich, who is into the ball game for UD. Chad pushing it over on the wing. Miller for two. It's good. Rob Miller for two, and timeout called by the Cardinals. It is 13-8. UDA by 5. Trojans will have the ball, or no. Cardinals will have the ball when we come back. Okay, Cardinals put it back in play now. Less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. This is D'Agostino. Has it tapped loose, but picked up in here by Haas. Haas swinging around, pushing it over the wing over there for 20, who is not on our list. 2-0. Dumping it here for Haas. And Haas handles it now for D'Agostino over the wing there for Pancake. And Pancake will whip it back here for 2-0. 28 seconds remaining. Push it aside, tapped away nicely by Anthony Weaver, but out of bounds it goes. Anthony getting a hand on that one though. Played it nice. 25.7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. My bet is they play it around here and give it to D'Agostino. Nope. Here's Haas inside, stripped away from him. On the floor it goes, picked up by Miller. Miller swinging it back outside here. Trojans had a steal there and just couldn't pick it up. On the baseline it goes. Shot. Good. And who was it? D'Agostino, you betcha. You knew they would go to him and find him somewhere. He puts the shot up and in. He'll shoot one. Here's his shot. It's good. 13-11. 9.2 seconds. Here's Miller looping it ahead here now for a pass into the corner. Somebody has to put one up here. This is good if it goes. Didn't go. So the Trojans lead by 2 at the end of 1. It is UDA 13 and the Cardinals 11. Okay, period 2 underway here now as the Trojans had the advantage of inbounding the ball. Here's Kessler with it. Chris pushing it over the wing over there for Antes. Antes backing it out for Miller. Miller will push it here for Antes. And Justin, near side here for Buffington. Zach into the corner he goes for Weaver. Weaver out in front. Shot from out there for 3. Just off the mark. A rebound comes out of bounds. It's going to go out of bounds off UD, they said. Pancake will inbound the ball. This is Kreiser. In the corner here for that Miller. Miller goes inside, tapped loose inside there. Pass intended for one of the Cardinals. I forget who it was, but anyway. Here's Miller. They'll back it out here now. 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Buffington and Miller playing it out in front. Miller holding it and taking it over on the wing. Here comes that Andis. Andis for 2. It's a little short. Rebounded in here to that D'Agostino. D'Agostino on the wing here. Shot put up, blocked away nicely, and it's going to stay up here. Cardinals inbounding. D'Agostino. D'Agostino, 17-foot try, good. Ties up the ball game at 13 all. And back come the Trojans. Zach Buffington for Kessler. Chris Kringle Kessler with it. Chris trying to take it in. Pushes it over here in the wing and out of bounds. Threw it out of there right past Buffington. And so Cardinals with a chance to come back and regain the lead in the ball game. .13 is Freeman into the wing. 10 for 2 for 3. 10 for 3. 16-13. And Andis with it. And hold everything. We got a foul in here. We got a blocking foul called on Buffington away from the ball. And it'll be Dietrich in to replace Zach Buffington as Troutman gets ready to inbound, I think. Or wait a minute. Yeah. Troutman will inbound the ball. He'll replace Chris Kessler for UDA. And up court come the Cardinals, now leading by 3. .20, spinning a near side over here. Into the corner they go with it to 10. Don't have his name. Right inside there for 2 from D'Agostino. But D'Agostino, as I said, their big shot man. He's got the majority of the points here in this ball game. It's 18-13. Here's Weaver. Or no, I mean, good shot by Troutman. Justin Troutman got that one to bump up and go down. 15-18. It's the Cardinals by 3. 20 had the ball on the floor, picked up. Let's see. After it goes the Trojans, and finally taken away. Andes with a good steal that time, really hustling after that ball. Near wing over here for Dietrich. Chad for Justin Antes. Stay back a little. Here comes Miller. Antes out in front. Antes dropping it here for Dietrich. Dietrich pushes it over there for Miller. Robbie back for Antes. Antes pushing it back outside here now for Miller. 4:15 left here in the first half. This is Antes with it. Antes working it out in front, pushing it over here for Miller. Miller back here for Troutman. Or Weaver, rather. This is Weaver. There's Troutman. Troutman for 3. Oh, wouldn't stay down, and a rebound, and we're going to call a foul on Robbie Miller going after that rebound. Kind of a cheap call. But Miller for Pine Grove will enter the ball game again. Pancake coming out of there, and timeout's going to be called by UDA. 3:55 left here in the first half. Trojans trail by 3. Trojan timeout is over. Back with it come the Cardinals. Near wing over here to Haas. Into the corner he goes to Horst. This is Horst, number 10. Tries to go in the middle with it, but it's picked off by Miller. So the Trojans can come back and get to within 1 if we get a bucket here. There's Dietrich. Dietrich, near wing over here for Weaver. Into the corner he goes. Nice passes. Oh, a little push. What a push. My gosh. The guy's standing right there. There's Andes for 2. It is good. Where in the world was the push? Just about pushed him over. He probably would have called a walk had he fallen over after the shove. But anyway, back with it. Come the Cardinals inside, rolled loose. Now they'll go across. Tapped out of there nicely as Robbie Miller got a hand on it. So, Kreiser inbounded it here for that 13 Freeman. Into the corner they go with it. Looking for something underneath. Nothing there. Off his fingertips, but he luckily picked it back up. Now over in the wing. Shot from the side for 3. That's short. Rebound comes right down there to Anthony Weaver. Oh, near steal over there, but Miller still has it back here for Weaver. And now it's Antes. Antes going over there for Miller. Robbie pushing it over the near side over here for Dietrich. And hold everything. They're going to say Dietrich walked on the end line. Oh, boy. 18-17. Cardinals by 1. 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. Here comes that Freeman. Over there for D'Agostino. D'Agostino into the corner. Freeman looping it back over here now for Kreiser. Kreiser picking it up out here for D'Agostino. D'Agostino dropped it. Shot no good. Rebounded in there to Buffington. And Buffington coming back with it. 2 minutes remaining here in the second period. Buffington working it back here for Antes. Justin pushing it over in the wing where there's Troutman. Now back here for Dietrich for Buffington. And Dietrich playing with it. Dietrich picking it up there for Troutman. Bounce pass on the baseline for Buffington. Buffington spins it back outside here. Now on the wing it goes. Shot from over there for 3. Wouldn't go, and on the rebound controlled in there by Horst. Horst over there for that pass to D'Agostino. D'Agostino, they'll swing it on the near thing here. Kreiser, inside they go for Horst. Horst for 2, it's good. 20-17, 1:10 left here in the half. Cardinals by 3. Here's Dietrich. Dropping it for Buffington. Sack here for Antes. Antes pushing it back here for Dietrich. And now Buffington. Zach picks it up, got it back over here now for Chad Dietrich. Chad back here for Buffington. Trojans having the clock run down here, 38 seconds remaining here in the half. Dietrich winging it around the left wing over there. Stopping, drops back, puts a shot up. It is no good. Rebounded in there to the Cardinals. Back comes Kreiser. Kreiser bouncing it over here for that Horst. Goes across the court. Shot by Miller, good for two. 22-17 with 17 seconds. 16, 15, and so forth now. Remaining, here comes Buffington with it. Buffington down the paint, puts it over in a wing. Shot from the side for three, just in and out, no good. Buffington with a rebound, his shot no good. Return shot put up and in by Justin Antes. Here's a shot at the buzzer, no good. But the Trojans trail by three at the end of one. It is Cardinals 22, UDA 19. Second half underway now. Cardinals inbounding the basketball with that 3-point lead. D'Agostino with it out in front. Over the wing they'll go with it now, and that's tapped out of there nicely as Antis got a hand on that one. Kreiser inbounding it. Back here for Freeman. Kreiser into the wing. Now back out here for Freeman. Freeman taking it up, putting the shot up, no good. Rebound tapped up and in, good by D'Agostino. Come reaching in there and slap that one back up. Here's Anthony Weaver dropping it off here for Wade Whitmer, who was into the ball game for UD. Starting here in the second half. Bounce in there for Miller. Robbie inside for Wade Whitmer. Wade, turnaround shot, blocked away. Picked up in there by Miller for a shot, no good. Rebounded in there to Miller of the Cardinals. Back here for Freeman. Pushing it over there for that Kreiser. Near side here. D'Agostino for three. It's good. D'Agostino here, I think, is a sophomore, if I'm not mistaken. Or, I mean, a junior, maybe. I'll check it out. Here's Wade Whitmer. Back for Antis. Miller. Tapped out of his hands, rolls across there, though. We've got it. And a wing for Miller. Miller, good for three. So Robbie Miller gets three of those back. And it's 27-22. The Cardinals by 5. Nearly stolen away, is stolen away. Picked up on the end line by Miller. Miller for UD coming back now. Trojans can get back within 3. Here's Buffington. Shot from their side for 3 more, just off the mark, and the rebound goes up and hits the wire up here. And it's out of bounds. 27-22. 5:52 remaining here in the third quarter. Freeman. Up court. Into the corner. There he goes to that D'Agostino. Freeman has it back. Now a pass in for D'Agostino. He wanted to go underneath with it, and he got it. Puts the shot up, and it good. Well, Trojans battling in there with Wade Whitmer and somebody else, and D'Agostino stole it off him and put it in. Here's a foul call on Pancake. UD will inbound the ball. Pancake picks up his second personal of the ball game. Antis up court with it. Antis dropping it here for Dietrich. And a walk called on Dietrich as he got tangled up out there. Looked like Kreiser might have caused that walk. And back come the Cardinals now, leading 29-22. Kreiser on the wing here. Back out front, they'll go with it now for Freeman. Here's Kreiser from outside for a couple, no good on the rebound. Controlled in there to UD as Wade Whitmer came down with that rebound. Here's Wade with it. Takes a shot off the glass, good for two. Well, Wade with a good series that time up court after making the play on the other end of the court, comes down and gets himself two. 29-24, 5-point margin for the Cardinals. Miller loops it back outside, then they try to go in. Here's a shot from outside by Kreiser, or by Freeman rather, no good. This is Dietrich. Antis on the baseline, he goes with it for a shot by Anthony Weaver, good for two. 26-29, Trojans trailing by 3. D'Agostino for the Cardinals. This is at Kreiser. Pushes it over in a wing. Freeman back here for Kreiser. D'Agostino. D'Agostino wants to make a move, puts a shot up short. Rebound comes down there, tap back out here, and a foul going to be called on the Cardinals. Foul will be on Pancake, his third. And he's going to hop out of the ball game almost immediately as he, well, no, he won't. Nope, and they're going to put 20 back in, whose name I do not have, and coming out is Freeman. So Wade Whitmer checks out of the ball game for UDA too. Wade counted well for himself while he was in there. Here's Antes. Antes bringing it up court for UD. Crosses the timeline with it now. Spinning out in front. Kreiser all over him. Over the wing. Shot by Troutman for 3. In and out. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Pancake. Nearly stolen away, and back with it come the number 20. Over there for Kreiser. Into the corner he goes. This is that Miller. Comes across the court here for D'Agostino. 29-26. Cardinals by 3. 20 with it. 20. Hops in there but then stops. Miller over D'Agostino. Inside here for Pancake for 2. It's good. Well, Pancake's a big kid. He's one of those 6'4", 6'5" guys, whatever. And strong looking. So back with it come the Trojans. This is Antes. Near wing over here for Miller. And Miller taking it around the other wing. Stopping, picking it up back here for Antes. Antes for Miller. Miller for 3. It's good. Robbie Miller for 3, and the lead is down to 2. 31-29, 2.5 minutes remaining here in the third period. Whoa, wait a second here. As Weaver's going to pick up, or Troutman pick up a foul here. Here's 20, has it tapped out of his hands, but the Trojans couldn't get it, but by gosh, they tried. Another ball, tap loose in here. Anthony Weaver with it. Anthony looping a pass down here for Miller on the run for 2. Oh, it wouldn't go, and a ball tapped out of there. It's going to stay up here. The ball went off D'Agostino, so by gosh, Robbie missed that one, but Trojans here with a chance to tie up this ball game. Miller checks out of the ball game, 33. Back in there for the Cardinals. Robbie for 3. No good. Rebound comes over this way. Troutman's got it. Back outside. He comes with it for Antes. Antes picking it up. Pushing it back here for Miller. Here's Robbie Miller. Back here for Antes. Antes stepping back looking for 3. Just in and out. No good. And rebound comes there to that 33 guy who played junior varsity ball game this afternoon also. Here's 11 for 3. It is no good. Rebounded in there. Let's see. Andes has it for UD. So the Trojans again coming up court with a chance to tie up the ball game. Andes with it. Dropping it back here for Buffington. Minute 33 remaining here in the third quarter. The Trojans taking a whiff now. No one challenging. Now they're going to challenge Robbie. Here with it is Antes. Antes pushing it back over here now for Buffington. Buffington goes over in a wing for Antes. Antes out in front. Dropping it here for Buffington. Buffington outside here for Miller. Trojans moving some clock down. They try to develop something inside. And it's back here for Buffington. Buffington out in front. Wanted to go in the corner, did Miller, but he didn't do it. So he'll loop it back outside here for Antes. Antes dumping it there for Buffington. Buffington for Antes, and he's bumped. Oh, no foul, right? Oh my gosh. I'll tell you, these guys are ridiculous. Man. Another no foul. The referee will not call a foul. Nice bounce pass over here on the near wing for two. It's good. Well, they worked it around and got the ball game tied up 31-31 with 12 seconds remaining. Frustrating the Cardinals a little bit. It's got to be on the time they ran off, and they got the bucket anyway. Here's the ball stolen away, and a foul called. The foul will be a push foul called on the Cardinals. Will inbound the ball with 4 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Here comes Robbie Miller. Robbie got to put it up. This is good if it goes. Nope, hit the roof up here and didn't go. But at the end of 3/4 of the ball game, the Trojans tie it up 31 all. Back with the fourth period in just a second. Well, fourth period ready to get underway now. The Trojans have the advantage of inbounding the basketball to begin period 4 here at Pine Grove. Well, let's see if we can take a lead now. We tied it up, and now let's see if we can get a lead here. This is Antes with it. Antes spinning it out front. Miller for UD. Dropping it back here for Buffington. Buffington for Miller. Reach in foul called on D'Agostino. The team's fourth. So none shooting. UDA will inbound the basketball. Pushing it here for Miller. Oh, and he walked back court with it. Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. Back court. Yep. So the Trojans turn it over and lose the chance of taking the advantage right at the moment. But hey, we'll get back in here. Now the Trojans have played it tough. D'Agostino loops it inside. He's double teamed in there, and the ball is stolen away in a tie-up. On the top, it'll remain Pine Grove ball. But boy, I'll tell you, UD very aggressive here, playing some good basketball. 20 will inbound the ball. Over on the wing, D'Agostino with it. He'll take it out front. Number 12, Haas in there. 20 we don't have. He has the ball. From the baseline for two, it's good. The Cardinals regain the lead now, 33-31. As Miller up court for UD. For Antes. Crowd quiet here. Pine Grove not used to this maybe. Antes dropping it back here. Ball tapped away, however. Justin got himself tangled up that time and didn't know where the shooter to pass it, and the pass was stolen away. Near wing over here, D'Agostino. D'Agostino. Haas on the left wing. Oh, into the baseline it goes for D'Agostino. Then his ball tapped away. Inside 20 has it, puts a shot up. It's good. The foul will be on Antes, and 20 will go to the line, shooting one to get three. 6:38 remaining in the ballgame now. Trojans call a full timeout. Okay, the Trojan timeout is over. 20 goes to the foul line now to shoot one to get three. And it is good. 36-31 now. The Cardinals by 5. And up court comes the Trojans. Antes with it. Here for Miller. Miller taking it in, picking it up back here for Antes. Antes will drop it back here for Miller. Miller picking it up, goes over in a wing where there is no one. And so it'll be Pine Grove ball. So the Trojans now kind of becoming a little bit unglued here. Some costly turnovers against a ball club that can score points. Only averaging a little over 50 points per ball game. but you can't give them a chance. Here's D'Agostino for two. No good. Over everything, underneath it goes and out of bounds. It's going to be black ball as he fell out of bounds with it. So the Trojans can come back and get to within 3 with a bucket here. Here's Miller. Miller, D'Agostino on him. Miller will drop it off here for Antes. Antes near wing and hold everything. A foul inside. Foul is on number 12, Haas. He'll pick up his first of the ball game. And UD inbounding here now with 5:45 remaining. Here's Miller. Back here for Antes. Antes pushing it over in the wing here. Here comes nope. Got a foul on 23 White. No shot. And it'll be the 6th team foul for the Cardinals. The Trojans have been called for 2 here in the second half. So the next one will put the Trojans in the bonus. Here's a shot by Robbie Miller off the mark and a foul on Kessler on the rebound. So the Trojans come away with nothing at time up court, and they're going to have to play some defense here on these Cardinals. I cannot afford to drop back any further. This is D'Agostino. Into the wing he goes there for 20. Back outside for D'Agostino. D'Agostino rolls it over in the wing. Haas has it. Into the corner for 20. Back out here for D'Agostino. Haas. 20. D'Agostino. D'Agostino double teamed over there. Gets it across for Haas. 4:50, 2, 1, and 50, and so forth. Remaining here in the third. Ball tapped out of there nicely as Chris got a hand on that one. And it'll be Buffington checking back out of the ball game now as Dietrich comes in to replace him. D'Agostino stolen away nicely by Dietrich. Dietrich rushing to the hoop for 2. It's no good. And on the rebound, we got a foul call. The foul will be on Pancake. And that's going to send Dietrich to the foul line, shooting, or rather Miller to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1. It's on Miller, his 4th, not Pancake. Robbie's first shot, good. 36-32. Robbie will shoot another one. Here's the Robbie second try. It is good. 36-33, 3-point ball game again here. Cardinals on top by 3. Haas into the corner across. Well, no, they picked it off in there for D'Agostino on the wing. He goes inside, stolen away. Trojans can come back to get with it. No, not that way. They won't. Nope. Nope, that'll put you out of bounds. And we have time called by the Cardinals, I believe. And anyway, it'll be Cardinal ball when we come back. Okay, the ball put in play now by the Cardinals following the Cardinal timeout. Whoops. Foul on Buffington. Team's 3rd, or maybe 4th. Non-shooting, so Cardinals will inbound the ball. Haas getting ready to inbound here for that 2-0 guy. Miller, number 4 for them, back into the ball game. Here is D'Agostino. He's double teamed. The ball goes out of bounds off Chris Kessler. And 20 will inbound. Right underneath he goes there, and a foul called. Foul was on Robbie Miller, his 3rd. Inbound the ball, bounce it back over here now, and Haas having some trouble with it. Near steal out there by Miller. Over the wing it goes. They try to shovel it inside. The ball's on the floor, picked up in here by UD. Trojans coming back with a chance to get to within 1. Or maybe tie. Just tie! It's tie as Antes hits a 3 and makes it a 36-36 ball game. Good shot by that Justin Antes. Over on the wing it goes. Trojans double teaming the man with the ball. 20 over the wing. They're going to try to take it inside, and his shot no good, but foul called. And that's going to send D'Agostino to the foul line shooting 2. Fouls on Kessler, his second, as D'Agostino unties the ball game now. 37-36 Cardinals. Chris will check out of the ball game. And in there to replace him goes Troutman. So it'll be D'Agostino's second try is good. D'Agostino doesn't miss from the foul line. 38-36 now. Trojans trailing by 2. 3.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. They'll drop it back here for Andis. Andis going to take it all the way in, and man, is he ridden off of there, and he'll go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Justin Andis at the line to shoot a 1-and-1 for UDA. Shot is good. So Justin with a chance to tie up the ball game now. It's 38-37. He'll shoot one more freebie. And here's Justin's second try. It is good. We're tied at 38. 3:20 remaining here in the ball game. Good game unfolding here at Pine Grove. Ooh, thought he was going to steal one. Over the wing it goes. Now inside. Here's Pancake dropping it back here for 20. 20 from 18 feet out. Good. 40-38. Pine Grove by 2 as they trade buckets here. Here comes Buffington. Buffington taking it down the wing. Over the side, he puts it for Troutman. Back outside. Here's Andy stepping up for 2. It's a little bit short. Rebound tapped around in here. And let's see who's going to get it. It's going to be controlled here to Miller. Miller for 3. Oh, just off the mark. And on the rebound this time on the floor it goes. And hold everything, Mr. Miller. Hold everything. Got a foul. The foul is going to be on who? I guess it's on Black. Yep. Is on Justin Andis, his second. And Miller of the Cardinals to the line shooting a 1-and-1 made the first one. Makes it a 3-point ball game now. It's 41-38. And Miller will shoot up his second one. And it is no good. Rebounded in there nicely by UDA. Andis coming down with it here for Buffington. Buffington inside he goes here for shot no good. Anthony Weaver shot over everything. And back with it come the Cardinals now. 2:25 left here in the ball game. Oh, right underneath it was a shot put up. No good. Return shot. No good. And a foul. So that's going to send D'Agostino to the foul line again. He's a shooting machine. He'll be shooting 2. So with 2:16 remaining here in the ball game, Trojans call timeout. D'Agostino sets himself in the line now to shoot a pair. His first one, well, he can miss. I didn't think he missed them from the free throw line, but he missed that one. 38-41, and his second shot missed a pair, and a rebound comes down. That could be an omen. Here comes Andrews with it for UD. Over here for Buffington. Back it comes to Miller. Miller, 15-foot try. Good for Robbie Miller. And the Trojans trail by 1, 41-40. Kreiser, near side 20. Spinning here for D'Agostino. D'Agostino races to the baseline, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes down here, controlled by the Trojans, who have a chance to regain the lead. Buffington with it. Over there for Miller. Miller taking it in, pushing it on the wing here. Troutman for 3. Nope, off the mark. Rebound comes down inside there, and D'Agostino covers it for the Cardinals. Across the timeline he goes with it, over into the wing. Here's Miller charging inside for 2, no good. Rebounded here to D'Agostino, trapped out of his hand and out of bounds. It goes off D'Agostino. Good job in there again by that Anthony Weaver, really battling on the end line there. And the Trojans, with 1:21 remaining, come back with a chance to take the lead. 41-40 the score. Win, lose, or draw, the Trojans have played one heck of a ball game here at Pine Grove this afternoon. Here's Miller taking it up, batted out of there by Miller of the Cardinals, and back they come with inside of 1 minute to play now. They lead by 1. Pass back here for a pass. Now back it comes to This is D'Agostino. Of all the people to foul, it's not him. 20 might be a good one, and they did. Reach in foul, and 45 seconds remaining in this 1-point ball game. And UDA yet with another timeout with 45 seconds left here in the ball game. They trail by 1. 20 will be at the line for the Cardinals, shooting 1. Okay, the Trojan timeout is over. You can see the clock at the top of the picture, 45 seconds remaining. As number 20 thinks about this one, he'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Trojans committing 9 personals, however. The next foul, if they must foul, will be a 2-shot foul. His first shot, good. Makes it a 2-point ball game now. It's 42-40. And 20 will try to see if he can put the second one in. UD wants the rebound. Here it is. It is good. So it's a 3-point ball game now, 43-40. Trojans can come back. Can they shoot a 3 or can they shoot one and get a foul and finish a 3-point play? Hard to tell. Here's Andis backing up for 2. It's good. Cardinals by 1 with 30 seconds remaining. And a foul called. A foul will send number 20 back to the foul line for the Cardinals. He'll be shooting 2. .7 seconds remaining here as 20 goes to the line to shoot a pair. Well, 20 is shooting pretty well from the foul line. Just made another one here. And here's his next try is good. So he puts it back up to a 3-point margin again now with 27 seconds remaining. 45-42. Here's Buffington with it. Buffington will take it over the wing. Pass it back here for Robbie Miller. And Miller taking it down inside, pushing it back here. Shot from outside, no good. Rebound comes down to the Cardinals, and a foul called with 8 seconds remaining. So it would appear as though the Cardinals in the driver's seat now, as it's going to send, I believe it'll be Pancake to the foul line, shooting 2 for the Cardinals with just 8.8 seconds remaining. So let's see if he can miss the first one, and the Trojans might be calling timeout again to give Mr. Pancake a chance to think this one over. And with 8.8, the Trojans take a full timeout. Okay, so the timeout is over now, and to the foul line goes Pancake. He'll be shooting 2. Here's his first shot. It is no good. So the Trojans still have a chance here if Mr. Pancake can miss his second one. And the Trojans could get a rebound to come up and shoot a 3 or a 2 and a foul, something like that. 8.8, that's practically 9 seconds. Here's Pancake's second shot. It is good. Well, he makes it a 4-point ball game, and that makes a big difference. Here comes Buffington with it. Over to the wing they go. Shot from the side for 3. No good. Rebound comes down, and that's going to do it as the game will come to an end. The final score here in a frustrating afternoon, but yet a good ball game played by UDA. Final score, UDA, or rather Pine Grove 46, and the Trojan boys 42. So heck of an effort here this afternoon. I'm sure that Coach Hain and Coach Callan never expected a game like this from these guys, and they really played well out here, but just not close enough to they were never far behind, but they never really got close except towards the end here. And by golly, they played a good game, did the Cardinals, and the Trojans played an exceptionally good game, I think. So we'll catch you at the next ball game, which will be a league ball game coming up Tuesday night up at East Juniata, when the tide will turn and we'll be able to pick up a win up there, we hope. Final score again tonight, Cardinals 46, the UDA Trojans 42. See you later. Well, good evening, all you Trojan fans from East Juniata. Tonight, the Trojans have traveled over the river and through the woods to meet these Tigers here at East Juniata. The first meeting of the two teams saw the Trojans come away with a pretty good victory over these Tigers, and so they hope to duplicate that process tonight up here at EJ. Not a very big crowd here. They're rather noisy in here, but not a very big crowd here for tonight's ball game. So we'll get underway here in just a moment, right after the national anthem. We have the names of all the players, and we'll be right back. Okay, the Trojans sent out the starting 5 tonight now to see if we can get back on a winning track. We are on a 3-game skid here now for the varsity. 1-0 league ball game against Pine Grove thrown in there. But the Trojans would like to get back on track now against these EJ Tigers. Both of them coming in tonight with a second half record of 1 win and 3 losses. So both of them looking for an improvement in tonight's ball game. But we'll find out what happens here as we have the opening tip controlled here by the Tigers. 33 out there is Zucker. He's looking for 3 off the mark. That one goes over there to that 13 Naylor. He and Ocker play it back and forth. Now over in the corner, 51 is Schwartz. Near wing here for Naylor, inside with a nice pass for 2. Well, a sharp pass inside to that 51 Schwartz, and Schwartz put her home. It's 2-0 Tigers. Miller for 3. It's good. Robbie Miller gets the Trojans right back on top with a big 3. It's 3-2 UD. Across the court they'll go into the wing. Shot by Schwartz for 3. No good. Rebound is hitting the superstructure up here and out of bounds it goes. So the Trojans will get to inbound the ball. 15 out there is Graybill for the Tigers. 33 Ocker over the wing it goes now for UD. Shot from outside for 3, just off the mark that time, and a rebound underneath controlled here to the Tigers as they'll bring it up court. Swigert, the point guard, over the wing he goes. Now Schwartz, and then back they'll swing it here for Swigert. Naylor over. Naylor has it back. And looking for the big guy underneath. Graybill, one of those circling around over there. 15 is that Nate Graybill. Here's their leading scorer. Shot from outside for 3 is good by Ocker. So it's 5-3. EJ on top. Here's Miller for Buffington. All the way over in the corner they go there for Troutman. Troutman back out here for Buffington. Here for Miller. Cross court. Troutman back here for Buffington. Buffington steps up but doesn't get a shot. Shot by Troutman instead. No good. Rebound comes down there to that 15 at Graybill. And back come the Tigers. Looping it inside for Graybill, but over everything and out of bounds it goes. It'll be UD ball. 5:49 left here in the opening period. Trojans trail by 2, 5-3. Buffington for UD. Into the corner for Troutman. Back for Buffington. Now Troutman. Troutman sets up looking for 3. It's good. Justin Troutman for 3. So the boys have pulled out the long guns here tonight. So far, a couple of 3s on both sides. UD has 2. They have 1. Here's a shot from out front. Good for 3. That's Swigert for 3. So here's Buffington. I think the buckets up here are bigger. Nice drive inside for 2 by Anthony Weaver, was it? I believe, or was it Andy's? No, it's Andy's. Okay, good drive. Swing around the perimeter. Now inside it goes. They'll hand it right inside here for a shot by Graybill. No good. He gets his own rebound, puts a second try up and in. Good. That's that Nate Graybill. And it's a 10-8 lead here now for the Tigers. Troutman picking it up out front here for Buffington. Near side here, Miller. They'll swing it over here into the corner. Andy's inside and the nice pass. Shot by Anthony Weaver is good. And the ball game is tied up. So 2 teams who are equally matched as far as the standing goes here in the second half. They're 9-9 overall. Trojans 7-11. So they have a little advantage there. Here's that pass back outside. 11 for 3. No good. Rebound comes right down there to Buffington. 11 was that Swigert. Near wing over here for Robbie Miller. Robbie for 3. Yes, Robbie Miller for 3. And the Trojans lead 13-10. Back comes Swigert. or not Swigert, but anyway, here is Graybill. Graybill looping it inside. There's Graybill for 2. Graybill with a pass from that Ocker. Put her home. Pass inside. Now they go over the wing. From outside for 3. It's good. And it's Jason Troutman for 3. So the Trojans and the Tigers, it's bombs away here at EJ. There's a pass stolen away by the Trojans, picked up by Miller. He'll loop it across here now. Into the corner, they'll go with it. Shot from 3 by Antis. It's good for 3. Antis for 3. Trojans lead 19-12. Here winging Ocker. Over in a wing. Ocker has it. He'll try a 3. It is good for 3. Ocker gets 3. Well, I've never seen a start to a ball game like this one. Everybody bombing away from 23, 24 feet out. And it's into the corner. Troutman, who has a couple. They'll spin it here for Miller. Miller's got one, I do believe, for sure. Troutman for another 3. That's short. Rebound comes back there. Troutman goes for 2. Good. Troutman with the rebound gets 2 more. So back come the shot from the wing by Ocker, no good. Return shot. And Graybill has it stolen right out of his hands, and then it's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say off the Tigers. It's 21-15 with 2:17 remaining here in the opening period, and Zach Buffington will come out of the ball game now, and in there replace him, Chad Dietrich for UDA. Trojans and the Tigers here in a torrid pace early on. Here's a pass inside for Weaver. Weaver for 2. It's good. The bucket counts, and Anthony will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3 the hard way. Anthony shooting 1. That was on number 13, Naylor, his first. And let's see if Anthony can put this one in. Nope, not quite. And rebound comes down there. Controlled here to the Trojans. Miller for 2. It's good. A good rebound, and then a pass to Robbie Miller, and Robbie's got 2. 25-15. I don't think Trojans had 25.5 out at Pine Grove. In fact, I'm sure they didn't. And here's a hold foul called on Robbie Miller, I think, or no, 33. 43, Troutman. Jason Troutman picked up the foul, his first. Minute 52 left here in a hot first period. Swinging it over there on the baseline. Shot put up over there, blocked away. Trojans, or they give it right back though, and then finally a foul called on the Trojans, and that will send Ocker to the line. Foul is on number 21, Antis, and it'll be a 2-shot foul. Ocker shooting 2, made his first one, so here's his second try. It's good. They made a pair. Makes it 17-25, 25-17. Dietrich coming back with it with a rush for UD. Here for Miller. Robbie back for Chad Dietrich. Over the wing it goes. Antis into the corner for Troutman. For 3. Nope. Not good. Rebounded in there nicely by Troutman, however, outside. A long 2. Good. Robbie Miller for a long 2. An 18-footer that time for the robber. And back come the Tigers. Bounced out of there by, wow, what the heck was that? Like a tackle from outside. Ocker with a shot, no good. Rebounded here to Antis. Antis nearly had it stolen out front there. Picked up here by Antis. Antis over the wing. 1 minute to play here in the first period. This is Troutman swinging it back outside here for Antis. Antis dropping it here for Dietrich. Over here, Miller for 3. Nope. No, just off the mark. Good rebound by Troutman for 2. It's good. Well, I'll tell you, Jason Troutman has got a bunch of points here in this ball game. He is playing inspired basketball up here. 35 seconds remaining. Ball tapped away. Up here for Dietrich. Dietrich for 2. It is good. A good steal and a good bucket by Chad Dietrich. It's 31-17. I know the Trojans haven't had a quarter like this year. I'm sure of that. Even up at West Snyder. With 19 seconds left, they're going to get the ball back. And UD will inbound the ball. Fast-moving first quarter here now as the Trojans have really found a torrid pace here tonight at EJ. They needed a game like this. So far, so good. Here's Dietrich, swing it. Tapped out of there as number 11, Swigert, got a hand on that one. 7 seconds remaining here for the Trojans to use up in the first quarter of the ball game. Here's Weaver, or pass inside for UD, and that's going to do it as the buzzer sounds to end the first quarter. But a strong first quarter for the Trojans as they lead by 14. It is the UDA Trojans 31 and the East Juniata Tigers 17. Okay, the change of quarter puts the boys back on the court with the Trojans inbounding the basketball now for their chance at the offense first here in the second quarter. Buffington into the corner there for Troutman. Jason back out here for Zach Buffington. Now into the corner, Troutman again. Now pushing back here, Zach for three. It's good. Zach Buffington hangs one up in there for three. It's 34-17. The Trojans have doubled up the Tigers. Shot from over here by Swigert, no good. And out of bounds it goes on the far side of the court of a UDA ball. Antes to inbound the ball. Everybody has scored for UD here in the early going. Well, not everybody, but I mean everybody not on the team, but everybody in the ball game. Ball tapped out of there as they got a hand on it. Swigert knocking it out. We're going to drop it here now for Miller. Miller winding his way inside, puts a shot up. He's fouled. Robbie will go to the foul line, shooting two. Hucker, number 33, picks up the foul, and Robbie missed the first one, a little bit short that time. But he'll get a second chance at it. Here's his second try. It is no good. Rebounded in there to Graybill. We'll drop her back here now as Ocker fires into the corner. They'll push it inside for Graybill, stolen, and yet Graybill still has it. No, well, more or less. Here comes Robbie Miller with it. Robbie for two. It's too hard, and back with it come the Tigers, and then a foul will be called on Andes as he reached in there, picks up the personal foul. Naylor will inbound the ball. Number 5, Herb, in here for the Tigers. This is Naylor pushing it back here for Graybill. Graybill wanted to go inside, but he's held that time by Troutman. No, not Troutman either. Held by Anthony Weaver. It's his first, the team's fourth. And Josh Peters will enter the ball game to replace Justin Antes for Coach Hain. As EJ inbounds the ball, I think. Yeah, they did. Right there for Graybill. Graybill come gliding in there and got two. That time the Trojans kind of left the lane open for him, and he comes shooting in there. Here's Peters. Bouncing it inside nicely here for Anthony Weaver. His return shot no good, but they're going to call a push foul. And I think Anthony is going to be able to go to the line, or did they say it was before the shot? Before the shot, so no shooting. Foul will be on number 15. Schwartz back in there for the Tigers. From the side for three, it's good. Robbie Miller for three. Way to go, Robbo. And back come the Tigers. Into the corner, Schwartz tries to go inside for Graybill. It's knocked out of there, then Graybill, they say, went out of bounds off the Tigers? How could that be? Wow. Naylor inbounding here for Graybill. Graybill pushing it back outside here now. From the side for three, no good. Rebounded inside there. Whoa, wait a minute. They took it right off. That time Nate Graybill just took that one off the top of someone's head in there, I think. And back come the Trojans. 37-21, UD by 16. Here's Peters, Josh inside with a nice pass for pass back out here. Now they'll go in a wing. Robbie for 3 more. No, not that time. And rebounded in there to that Naylor. Naylor on the wing over there for 13. He puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded in there to Miller. Miller will bring it back up. Reach in foul call on number 13, Naylor. He'll pick up the foul. And UD will inbound the ball. Chad Dietrich back into the ball game again for UDA, as is Chris Kringle Kessler in there for UD, number 33. Over the wing they go with it for Troutman. Out front, Dietrich. Here's Peters, had it knocked loose, picked up, swung back out here. Here's Kessler for 2, no good, but he's fouled. Chris will go to the line, shooting 2 for UDA. Nate Graybill picked up his 2nd personal foul. Chris missed the first one here, but he'll put the 2nd one in. Here it is. No, not quite. And the rebound comes down there to Ocker. Ocker over the wing. Now inside they go. Graybill's turnaround off the glass. Shot good. Graybill is their leading scorer, as I might have mentioned, I think, in the beginning. He's scoring about 16 points per game, something like that, average. Nice pass inside. Here's Kessler. Kessler puts a shot up high off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down there controlled to Schwartz. We'll drop it back here now for that 33. Ocker. Schwartz. Back here for Herb. Schwartz on the baseline. Schwartz again with it. Wants to go inside, but they're denying that. Here's Schwartz. Schwartz. Schwartz from outside. No good. Rebound comes down there controlled here to Peters. And Peters will take it up court for UDA. Peters still in control over there under the wing. They go with it. Robbie Miller for 3 more. It's good. Robbie has got the shot tonight. Robbie is back tonight here at EJ. 40-23. Schwartz goes inside. Here's a ball and a foul. Going to call a foul on Kessler, I believe. Chris Kessler will check out of the ball game. Wade Whitmer in there for the first time tonight for UDA, as Weaver comes in to replace Troutman for the Trojans. Shot from outside by Ocker is good for 3. So Ocker hooks up a 3. Dietrich with it over there for Peters. Back here for Dietrich. Dietrich will step up for 3. In and out. No good. Rebound comes down inside there. Controlled by Nate Graybill. This is Swigert. Herb. Swigert over there for Schwartz. No, that's not Schwartz. That's Ocker. Now it's Schwartz. Inside he went to Graybill, but it's tipped away. Picked up in here by Robbie Miller. Off the foot of Swigert. Not a bounds it goes. Should be black ball. Yes, it will be, with 3:05 left here in the first half. Trojans up by 14, 40-26. A lot of scoring in this one. 66 points scored in the first 13 minutes, is it? Something like that. Dietrich. Inside, he wanted to go with it to Wade Whitmer. The ball came loose, picked up by Dietrich over here for a pass on the wing for Miller. Back outside it comes. Here's Buffington from outside for 3. It's good. Jim Buffington has his 2nd tray of the night. And back come the EJ Tigers. 43-26. Herb with it. Inside on the baseline, he goes with it. He'll pass it over here now, and a ball put up, but a foul called. Might be on Anthony Weaver. No, it's going to be on number 30, on Miller, I believe. Made his first shot. Foul was on Robbie Miller, his first of the ball game. So no problem there. 2nd shot, good. So he made a pair. Makes it a 43-28 ball game now, as the Trojans will bring it back up court. Here's Robbie Miller. Dumping it back outside for 3, short that time. Rebounded in there to Anthony Weaver. His shot blocked away. Herb picks it up for Tigers. One of the first times the Trojans have been up the court without getting anything. Herb out in front, swinging it over here. Swigert from outside. It is no good. Trojans quickly breaking it down. Here's Dietrich with it. Dietrich shoveling it underneath here for a shot by Anthony Weaver. Good for two. Nice pass out there from Chad Dietrich to Anthony Weaver, and Weaver looping it up and in. Here's Swigert for EJ. Over the wing they go with it. Ocker for three. It's good. Ocker gets three for the Tigers, and back come the Trojans. 45-31. It's like an NBA game. 45-31. Dietrich and Buffington playing the clock down. A minute 20 remaining here in the first half, so they're not going to play it down all the way. They're going to wait for something to develop. We'll go back here and see if the Trojans can get a play developing out here. This is Wade Whitmer with it for Dietrich. Chad here for Robbie Miller. Robbie wanted to force it inside, pushes it back out here. Now they'll spin it on the wing for Buffington. Clock down to 55 seconds now. So maybe the Trojans are going to take some time off. Wade Whitmer, near wing over here for Dietrich. We'll stay all the way back and watch what they do. Chad Dietrich, clock down to 40 seconds. They've run a half a minute off for sure in this possession. Now more than that. Nope, he's not challenging. Ref says, well, you're not coming out and challenge him, so he can stand there with it. He's still going to stand there with it. If you see the referee's arm going, that means it's going to start counting. But right now there's been no challenge, so he'll just stand there. 20 seconds remaining. Trojans have taken almost a full minute off the clock. Now Dietrich will move with it. Spins it over here for Robbie Miller. Clock down to 13 seconds. Robbie taking it back outside here for Dietrich. Over the wing it goes for Buffington. Now over into the corner, Anthony Weaver. Buffington, clock down to 3 seconds. Somebody better do something with Wade Whitmer for two. It wouldn't go. Oh boy, they fooled around with it all that time and didn't get anything anyway. At the halftime now, it is UDA 45 and the Tigers 31. Back with the second half in just a moment. Teams are back for the second half here at EJ, and the Tigers are going to have the advantage of inbounding the ball. Swigert getting ready to inbound it. Herb is in there along with Naylor, number 13. This is Naylor with it. Naylor, Herb, Naylor. Inside with a pass to Graybill for two. It's good. Nate Graybill for two. They feed Nate a lot, but he works his way in there and gets a lot of good shots too. Here's a shot from outside for three by Antes. So Justin Antes gets three, and a 20-second or 30-second timeout called immediately by the Tigers. 48-33, and timeout called by EJ. EJ timeout over now. And they're back to play. Herb with it on the right wing. Swigert. Inside they went with it for Ocker, but out of bounds it goes. It's going to be off Ocker, and it will be UDA ball. No, they're going to rule it the other way now. Guy down here kind of overruled him, but I don't see how. But perhaps UDE is not arguing at all, so I guess they knocked it out of there. Here's Ocker rolling it off his foot. Outside here come for that Swigert. Inside, and then a foul underneath. Foul probably on Jason. It is. It's on Jason Troutman. For Jason, he will pick up his second. First of the second half for UD. They bounce it inside. They did that play, and then he missed the shot. Bounces it back here. They tried that play there, if you noticed, where they bounced it off the Trojans, and then Graybill picked it back up and wanted to put a shot in, missed the shot. Shot from the side for two, good. For UDA. From outside by Ocker, no good. Rebound comes down here to Troutman, and then a walk will be called. As Jason turned it over, kind of got the ball low and kind of took a step back. I think he just plain forgot what he was up to here. Pass inside to Herb, spins it back out, shot for three. It is no good. Rebounded out of bounds off the hands of Herb, and so it'll be UD ball. 50-33, the Trojans by 17. Here in the third, got 6:35 remaining in the third. Buffington with it for UD. Has Andes on the right wing. This is Andes with it now. Looking over to the baseline here for Troutman. Troutman steps up for a long two. A little bit too long. The rebound comes down there to Herb. Herb up court for the Tigers. Here's a drive on the baseline by Acker, looking for a reverse layup. No good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It'll stay. White ball. On the ball. Looking for Graybill back here. Graybill right underneath. Stop, blocked out of there nicely. And they'll push it back over here now. That was a nice defensive play in there by UD. Herb for three. Off the mark. Rebounded right there to Andes. And then he's pushed out of bounds as Graybill comes in and bumps him right out of off the court. He'll get a blocking foul. Graybill picks up his third. That does not bode well for the Tigers. He's going to have to play it a little tighter now. Andes, Buffington. Inside there, they'll go back out for Andes for three. It's good. Justin Andes with that nice high looping shot, and timeout called by the Tigers with 5:34 left here in the third quarter. UDA 53 and the Tigers 23. Tiger timeout over. Swiger inbounding it here for Herb. Herb bouncing over there for Swigert. Swiger will play it down on the wing, passes it inside. Buffington steals that one away. And back they come here for a shot by Weaver. No, he didn't shoot it. Instead gives it to Andes for two. Nice bounce pass back here from Anthony Weaver to Justin Andes, and Andes put it home. In the meantime, the Tigers have the ball tapped out of here as Buffington got a hand on it. Taps it out of here for UDA. This is Acker. Tried to go inside, had it blocked away. Picked up over here by the Trojans. Here's Andes. Andes for two. It's good. Good play by Buffington and Andes. Here's Naylor. Naylor tried to take it inside. It's stolen away from him, and a foul called on Andes. Had the steal clean, it looked like from here. You'd have to slow the tape down and see if he really did get him on the hand. No argument, so perhaps he did. These guys can see quicker than the human eye almost. Now the Trojans got 6 guys in there, so somebody better come out. Andy's coming out, and Schwartz coming back in for the Tigers as Acker will inbound the ball. Swigert coming out of the, or rather Naylor coming out of the ball game for the Tigers. There's a shot put up in there by Swigert, wouldn't go. Rolled around the rim and came back out. Wow. Naylor from way outside for three. It's good. A 24-footer for Acker, rather. Wow. That was a heck of a shot. All net. Here's Dietrich with it for UD. Dietrich spinning it over here now for Troutman. Troutman into the corner. Weaver pushing it back outside. For two from Buffington, no good. Nice rebound there by Troutman. Inside for Buffington off the glass for two. Well, the defender moved out of the way, and Zach was able to just roll right underneath there and put that one home. Looking like a good bucket from here. And it was. Here's Herb. Into the corner, Schwartz. Herb with it again. Herb's going to take it all the way in. Lost the handle. Throws it over the wing. Back outside. They'll spin it here for that Acker. Acker pushing it inside, but a foul call. Foul will be on Chad Dietrich. And it should be non-shooting because, well, they're going to call that a shot. He looked like he was dumping that off inside. Well, I guess he was shooting. So he'll shoot three this time. Well, Acker doing some good foul shooting here. He had a 3-shot foul, and he's made 2 of them so far, and 3 of them. So he made all 3. 39-59. Trojans by 23. 58 left here in the third quarter. Here's Dietrich. Chad over there for Miller tapped out of there. Miller has her back again. Miller stopping for a 15-foot try. They're going to call a foul. Foul is on number 11, Swigert, and that's going to send Robbie Miller to the foul line, shooting 2 for UD. Robbie's first try, it's good. Andis will check back into the ball game now. He's going to replace Justin Troutman for UD. Or Jason Troutman for UD. Second shot by Robbie wouldn't go, and a rebound comes down in there to Ocker. Ocker up court for Herb on the wing. Herb tries to go inside, tip, but picked back up here by the Tigers. This is Swigert with it. Over to Herb. Herb sets up for 3. No good. Rebound inside there for Graybill. He is fouled. A foul will be on Anthony Weaver. And Nate Graybill will go to the line, shooting 2. Picked up his second personal foul. The team's 4th. Wade Whitmer re-enters the ball game for UDA. Whitmer, Buffington, Dietrich, Miller, and Antis in there now for UD. Second shot by Graybill, yeah, is good. 41-60, 19-point margin for UDA. 3:20 left here in the third quarter. Here's Dietrich taking it all the way down there and then spinning it off here for Miller. Oh, Miller tried to pass it across the way. Nobody over there. That was Andis that cut through there, passing it over for Miller, I should have said. Anyway, the ball is turned over, and back come the Tigers. Ocker out here for Herb. Had it tipped out here. Herb got it. Goes over to wing with it now and then inside. Tipped away from Graybill, and Graybill tackles Robbie Miller. What the heck was that? Back up court come the Tigers. Here's Schwartz with it. Schwartz tries to go on the baseline, rolls it over to wing. They'll pass it out in front. Herb from outside for 2. Good. Yep, Herb got a 19-footer to go down that time. 60-43. 2.5 minutes remaining in the third. Here's Robbie Miller. Miller's fouled. Herb, no foul. Picking up here is the Trojans now. Herb is guarding Robbie Miller. Timeout called by Coach Hain. He'll take a 30-second timeout. With 2:24 left here in the third quarter, it's 60-43 UDA. The Trojans will have the ball when we come back. Timeout is over. UD will inbound the ball. Buffington getting ready to do that. Does so back here for Antis. Justin taking it over in a wing. Slides it back here now for Robbie Miller. Herb all over Miller. Herb is guarding him. They put Herb on Miller. Now they take Buffington inside here for Dietrich. Back outside for Miller. Robbie pushing it back out there for that Antis, and a check foul. 51, Schwartz will pick up a foul on East Juniata. It'll be the third foul of the half for EJ. For Mr. Schwartz, his first. So UD will inbound the basketball. Back here for Antis. Inside of 2 minutes to play now, minute 53 exactly. Here's Buffington. Moving it here for Miller. And Miller takes it and fires it back over there for Antis. Antis dumping it here for Buffington. Buffington weaving his way in, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes down and Graybill's got it for the Tigers. Here's Ocker with it. Ocker near wing over here. A shot from the side there by that Naylor wouldn't go. Here's a ball stolen away. Dietrich passing it back here for Buffington for 2. It's good. A great back pass from Dietrich to Zach Buffington, and Zach put her home. 62-43. Here's Herb. Herb taking it on the baseline. Passing it out in front, and a foul underneath. We got a foul called on the Trojans, I guess. 34. Foul on Wade Whitmer. Wade will check out of the ball game now as Anthony Weaver and Troutman back in there for UD. Ocker inbounding, pushes it back here for Erb. He'll drop it for Schwartz. Over in a wing. Shot from over there by Naylor. No good. Rebound comes down here to the Trojans. Robbie Miller with a quick pass from Andes, I guess it was, or somebody back here. And a foul call will send Robbie to the foul line, shooting 2. Robbie shooting a pair, made his first one, and he'll get to shoot one more. Miller at the line to shoot another, and Buffington back in there to replace Andes for Coach Hain. And Robbie Miller made his 2. Made both. 64-43. Swigert inside there now. This is Naylor. Tries to go inside. Picked away in there by Anthony Weaver. And then out of bounds it goes off. Now how can they rule that one off the... How can they possibly rule? Yeah, he didn't rule it right. The Trojans told him it was wrong, and he believed him. He got mixed up the quick pace of the ball game, I guess. Here comes Dietrich with it. Chad taking it down the court. Into the wing he goes here for Troutman. Jason back outside here for Chad Dietrich. Dietrich over there for Buffington. Here comes Zachary Buffington for Miller. Trojans will try to play the clock down if they don't get harassed too much. Miller pushing it over the wing there for Weaver. Here's Robbie. Wanted to go inside with it. Gets it outside for Weaver now. We'll check the clock. There is 10 seconds remaining. Now it's inside at 9, 8-7. Here's Chad Dietrich on the baseline. He goes for Weaver. Weaver lost the handle, picks it back up, lost it again. Ball on the floor. That's going to do it as the period comes to an end. So they ran the clock down but didn't get anything for it. But they have a heck of a lead here now by 21 points at the end of 3. It's UDA 64. And the hometown Tigers 43. Trojans will have the ball to inbound now as we get ready for the 4th and final period here at EJ. Andes in here and hold everything a foul away from the ball. Foul is going to be on UDA's Zach Buffington. I don't know what Zach was doing. He was blocking somebody down here as they were trying to play the ball inbounds. And so Zach picks up his very first of the ball game. Swigert goes inside here for Graybill, and Graybill has the ball tapped out of his hands. They're going to rule that Robbie Miller, I believe. No, Andes. Or was it? I'm not sure. Well, let's see. Follow Anthony Weaver picks up his 3rd personal foul. And Graybill will be at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Graybill's first shot is good. And Nate Graybill will shoot up his 2nd one, and it is good also. 64-45, 19-point bulge here for UD as Zach Buffington brings her down the court. Sliding it here for Weaver. Weaver pushing it outside there for Antis. Antis bouncing it here for Miller. Miller from outside for 3. That's off the mark. Return shot put up and in. Good by Antis. Justin Antis right there to grab that ball right out of the notch between the bank board and the rim. And he put it right back up. Here's Erb going inside with it for Graybill. Graybill lost the handle. Picked up here by Antis. Antis winging it down the wing over there. Bumped off the play by Swigert. No call. And Troutman in a little pain out here, I think. Shot put up from the outside here by Buffington. Wouldn't go. Rebounded over there on the wing and out of bounds it goes. And I think Jason Troutman really was hurting there. He doesn't want to come out, and he's not going to say he's hurting, but I think Justin bumped something that time, and now he's going to check out of there. I'm assuming he's going to be okay, because I think this is probably a career game for Jason. He has had one heck of a game. Shot from the side for 3 by Miller. Good. I don't know if Robbie's got at least 3 or 4 for sure. Maybe more, I'm not sure. 3s, that is. Here's a shot by Swigert for 3. That wouldn't go. Rebounded here to Zach Buffington. Zach looking down the court. Running here is Anthony Weaver for 2. It's good. Anthony Weaver off the fine pass from Zach Buffington. Anthony on the roll. 71-45 Trojans opening up the margin here now as Ocker takes it on the wing. Steps back, looking for three, just off the mark. Rebound comes down there. Graybill's got it. Pushes a shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts the next shot up, good. Well, Graybill struggled inside there, kept battling away, and finally got a shot to go down. 71-47 the score. Antis is reached into by Swigert, and he picks up the personal foul with 6:08 left here in the ball game. Miller checking out of there. Josh Peters in there to replace Robbie Miller for UDA. Here comes Antis up court for the Trojans. Picked up the dribble. Now, oh, he's held. Come on. The ref is absolutely not watching. The guy just held him and pulled him backwards. What do you call this? Here's Antis with it again. Antis trying to take it inside. Stopping. 12-foot try. Good. Justin Antis with a beautiful 12-foot shot after he was hugged to death out there by that Tiger. Well, Tigers do that, I guess, don't they? They crawl, claw you, whatever. Look at this. What's going on here? DJ getting a little ferocious, as Tigers might, but hey, knock it off. Zach Buffington checks out of the ball game now. Chad Dietrich back in there for UDA. Here's Acker's first shot of a 1-and-1. It is good. He'll get to shoot another one. 5:37 remaining. Second try, good. So he made two. 73-49. Antis ahead here for Josh Peters, and then rolling one up there is Acker, no good. Rebound comes down here to Anthony Weaver. Anthony Weaver will spin it back over here now to Peters, back for Weaver. Weaver cutting it inside, looks on the baseline here for Antis. Antis dumping it right there for a shot by Zach Buffington, or rather Wade Whitmer wouldn't go. And then out of bounds it goes off UD. 6:12 remaining. Herb will pick it up. 5:12, I beg your pardon, 5:12. Over the wing, this is Schwartz. Schwartz looking for two. No good. Rebound off the hands of Wade Whitmer, and out of bounds it goes. It'll be white ball. 5:02 left here, and the Trojans would like a timeout. 5:02 remaining, and the Trojans up 73-49. Acker will inbound the basketball for the Tigers. Shot from outside by Swigert, short, and Josh Peters picks that one up in there for UD. Josh coming back with it out in front. Near wing here for Dietrich. Dietrich for Peters. Peters will wind it around the left wing, picks up that dribble, goes inside here with a pass for a baseline pass. Then to Anthony Weaver wouldn't go. Anthony has his own rebound, puts a shot up and it's good. Anthony Weaver has that style of play in there where he can just get that ball and kind of leaps up there and puts it in. Here's a shot from the wing for three by the Tigers, no good. Rebound in here and a push foul on Schwartz. Push foul on Schwartz. That'll be the team's sixth. Peters will inbound the basketball over here for Dietrich. 4:20 left here in the ball game. Chad looking inside here for Wade Whitmer, and then Wade, they're going to say, walked with it, as he got on the lean that time, did Wade, and kind of walked with it. So Naylor back into the game here now for the Tigers. That's in with the basketball for Swigert. Swigert tries to come across the court, picked off in here by Buffington. Buffington with a nice pass there from Miller. Miller's shot is good. He is fouled, and Robbie will go to the foul line, shooting one to get three to add to his many, many points tonight so far. Let's see if Rob can get this freebie. I was on Naylor, his third. First shot and only shot by Robbie Miller is good. This is Swigert for the Tigers. On to the wing. Back outside it'll come now for Swigert. Swigert pushes it back there for Schwartz. Swigert near steal out there. Now they'll go right underneath. A nice pass and a nice play, and a foul called will send Naylor to the foul line for East Juniata, shooting one, as the bucket was good, and he'll be shooting one. The foul was on number 12, Buffington his second. Zach's going to check out of the ball game now as Chris Kessler back in there for UDA. Also, Mark Oxidine in the ball game for the first time for the Trojans. His shot no good. Rebound comes down there to Kessler. He'll drop it back here for Josh Peters. Here's Peters, near wing over here, fires it. Looks as though Schwartz might have got a hand on that, but they rule not, so it'll be inbounded by the Tigers with 3.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. From outside for three, that's short. And that was Ocker with the shot. This is Wade Whitmer with the rebound back here for Peters. Peters cross there for Chad Dietrich. Back here for Josh Peters. Inside they'll go to Chris Kessler over in the wing. Now they'll swing it around out in front. Here's Josh. Tapped out of bounds, and they're going to say that Chad Dietrich got the final fingers on it. So it'll be given to the Tigers as Naylor gets ready to inbound the ball to Swigert. 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes. Near wing here. This is Ocker. Ocker wanted to take it in, puts a shot up. He's fouled. Foul will be on Peters. Ocker will go to the foul line, shooting two. Peters came up with a foul. It was his first. Ocker made his first shot. And his second shot, no good. Rebounded in there to Chris Kessler. Dropping it back here for Josh Peters. Near wing over here to Dietrich for Peters. Over the wing there for Wade Whitmer. Wade dropping it right inside here for Kessler. Kessler will push it back out. Peters on the baseline, now inside for Kessler. Kessler's shot is blocked and a foul called. The foul is going to be on Ocker, number 33. And our number 33 is going to go to the line shooting two. Come on, Chris. Shot's good. So Chris gets in the books. He's got one, and here's his second try. It is also good. Chris Kessler. Two good foul shots for the big guy. And we've got 2.5 minutes now remaining to play. It's 80-52. Schwartz over the wing. Shot from over there for three, no good, and a foul underneath away from the ball. And the foul is going to be on EJ, and I think Chad Dietrich might be going to the foul line. Who the heck's shooting? Chad? I think maybe it's Chad. No, it's going to be Chris Kessler going to the foul line for UDA, shooting a 1-and-1. 14, Matt Graybill into the lineup for the Tigers, along with 23, Jarabek. Shot by Chris, wouldn't go. Rebound comes back here, controlled to Jarabek, who'll drop it back here now for that Ocker. And timeout called by the East Juniata Tigers with 2:13 remaining here in the ball game. It's the Trojans 80 and the Tigers 52. Couple of young fellas in here now that played some good junior varsity basketball for the Tigers tonight. Number 4, I have no name for him. Number 4, number 32 over there. Here's 4 with it. Bouncing it on the wing over here for that other Graybill. That's Matt Graybill. No good. Rebound goes over on the far side, and let's see. It's going to be controlled here by Oxidine. Mark Oxidine bringing the ball up court. Minute 45 left in this one. Chad Dietrich for UD. Oxidine into the corner there for Wade Whitmer. Comes back over here for Chad Dietrich. Chad inside, he goes to Kessler. Kessler bounces on near wing. Shot from the side by Peters, just a little bit short. Peters gets his own rebound, however. Fires it out front here for Dietrich. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Wade Whitmer on the baseline. Wade taking it over in the near side. Peters for another try. Just a little bit off the mark, and the rebound comes down in there to that Jarabek. 23, not this guy. There's Matt Graybill in the corner. 4 with it. Jarabek in front. Tapped away nicely here. Well, let's see who's going to get it. 1 minute to play in this ball game. Wade Whitmer with it for UD. Back here for Dietrich. Chad out front. 45 seconds remaining rather. Over the wing they go for Peters. Dietrich swinging it inside. Dietrich got it back, pushes it on the side over here for a shot by Wade Whitmer. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there to 4. Stolen away. Chris Kessler is held just a little bit. Chris started up court and he looked like he hit a wall. He stopped. 4 with a foul, and Chris will go back to the foul line to practice his foul shooting now, shooting 10 fouls on both squads. So Chris will be shooting a pair. Here's his first try. It's short. Much better than the first one. 81-52 with exactly 30 seconds remaining, and now counting it down. So it's been a good trip tonight up here to the East Juniata Tigers as the Trojans really come out burning, as did the Tigers in the early going with 3-point shots from all over the place. I don't know how many there were in the game, but it was a bunch, and the Trojans had the majority of them for sure. Here goes that Matt Graybill trying to take one in. Got underneath too far perhaps, and up with it comes Peters. Peters pushing it over the wing, and that's going to do it as the time expires. The final score is the UDA Trojans 81 and the Tigers of East Juniata 52. So the Trojans go 2 and 3 here in the second half, and the Tigers drop to 1 and 4. So good ball game, and congratulations to Coach Hain and to all his Trojan boys here as they made a sweep tonight. Junior varsity winning the first game, and the Trojans back on track here in the second game. So the next ball game will be coming up here on Friday night when they tackle those very, very tough Middleburg Middies, and that will take all we got to beat those Middies. So we'll see what happens then at UDA. Good night from East Juniata. Good ball games. That's plural.